if there is one man to put your faith in, good old Tom Cruise. So many blockbusters out there doing their thing, and so many people complaining about and saying how they're screwing up things. Tom Cruise is over here being like, I got this. Don't you worry. Kill myself on screen just for people to get their butts in seats. Hey, I'm doing something right. This franchise continues, still continue to get more people in theaters. Hollywood, take note. Mission Impossible Fall is once again directed and written by Christopher McQuarrie. The film stars Tom Cruise, Henry Cavill, Ving, Rhames, Simon Pegg, Rebecca Ferguson, Sean Harris, Angela Bassett, Vanessa Kirby, Michelle Monaghan, and Alec Baldwin. According to IMDb's plot synopsis, a group of terrorists plans to detonate 3 plutonium cores for a simultaneous nuclear attack on different cities. Ethan Hunt, along with his IMF team, sets out to stop the carnage. The franchise continues on with this entry. I can finally say it, you guys. I'm just gonna get it out of the way real quick, alright? For me, this has to be my favorite Mission Impossible film. Of the entire series, it's this one. They could try as hard as they can, they can get as close as they can, but somehow in this 6th entry, this is my favorite. And it seems like a lot of people would agree with that, but I'm just saying, for me, it is definitely the one that beats them all out. This movie is so perfect. There's no flaws with me. There's no negatives. There's not a single moment in this movie where I thought that there was a flaw or a problem with it. No, everything about this movie works so well and is just a showcase in how action films, let alone blockbusters, can still captivate audience so much so. Here are the positives that I have to say with this film. The performances are all amazing across the board. Everyone in the cast, especially Cruise, are committed to their roles and they continue to deliver on all fronts. Also, Henry Cavill is a great addition to this series. Superman, he's awesome. He delivers on everything I want, but again, really, Tom Cruise, this man, I'm telling you, he just has that will in his life that is just, hey, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die doing something completely ridiculous. And he's committed, and let me tell you, for as much as people want to sit here and say that this man either doesn't care or something like that, I can tell you, these movies just show that he cares so deeply on how much he wants to deliver on something for audiences. And he is always committed. There is never a moment in this movie or any of these films where I say that he is not. He is always putting his 100% in this entire series as a whole. The direction is fantastic. Once again, director Christopher McQuarrie delivers on the spectacle and fluent nature that's pitch perfect, encompassing the entire franchise to its perfection. I think Christopher McQuarrie, out of all the directors, just somehow tweaked just a few notches from his first entry in this franchise, Rogue Nation, and dialed it up and made it just right. There's not a single moment in this movie where I feel like he is struggling or sloppily putting this together. This feels like a man that has a clear vision and a clear goal, and he delivers so much so, and it blows my mind on how somebody like him can come in and reinvent how we would go on to see Mission Impossible. To this day, people are still talking about it, and it is because of his efforts and his talent as a director that it just delivers on everything people come to see with this franchise as a whole. Action is phenomenal. Every action sequence is top notch and keeps the thrills throughout. I would say that these are the best, not only in the series, but some of the best action set pieces of all time. At least in recent years, when the action happens in this movie, it is nothing but amazing. A lot of hard work, a lot of dedication that was put into this movie is on full display. There's not a single moment that I feel like the action just never hits. It always does. And I am so happy to see that a movie like this continue to showcase how much action can really heighten the tension and build up. And for this movie to have that, really impressive. The cinematography is stunning. Cinematographer Rob Hardy keeps the film focused on the action spectacle and never lets up, being laser focused from beginning to end. How this movie presents itself and how it is shot, how it is framed, how it is all showcased is nothing but amazing. Dare I say, is phenomenal to see how much clear imagery through the camera work throughout this film is on point. It is done so well that I can never see a franchise like this ever messing up. It blows my mind how much that this movie continues to showcase the spectacle and jaw-dropping moments in this franchise that I am so happy to see it continue on through movies and entries like this. The music is stellar. Composer Lauren Balfe delivers on a haunting and operatic score that heightens the tension, making it feel personal and dramatic. Lauren Balfe, who I've mentioned on this channel, is a great composer as of recently, and he continues to deliver on something like this. It is so eerie, so atmospheric on how the movie presents its score. And again, just like how the action heightens the tension, the music, it delivers on the thrills and the tension being built up each time, but also giving it this haunting feel that I feel like not a lot of movies do lately with regards to their series of trying to be as serious in tone, but still making it feel as fun as it can. It is a showcase on how much people involved in this movie really were trying to deliver on not only just the fun but the dramatic parts of this film, and Lauren Balfe managed to capture both elements. The production is perfection. All the choreographed set pieces and practicality work shows the high quality and hard work that is showcased, that is presented in this movie, delivering audiences on a peak action film. I truly dare say that this is the best Mission Impossible that it is ever going to get. And not to say that newer entries can't do it, but how this movie goes about it, it's just perfect. And other movies can still be amazing and still be great. This movie, something about it that just knows when it's already now hit the peak of this entire series as a whole. This story is investing. Having Hunt and team track down plutonium and the mysterious villain made for a tension-filled, action-packed plot, firing on all cylinders across the board. There is not a moment in this movie where I was checked out or not being engaged with this film. I was definitely hooked in from beginning to end. And to see Tom Cruise, Ethan Hunt, and his crew going after plutonium, and the mystery villain having Henry Cavill be thrown into the mix as well, all done very well. And for a franchise that so many people could say has thinly written plot, or people thinking that it can never deliver on things, trust me, with a movie like this, especially for a sixth film, it really truly delivers audiences on a very cinematic quality. The writing is solid. Christopher McQuarrie manages to write a script that makes the audiences engage with what's happening and always knowing how to make it exciting for everyone involved. Everyone gets a moment, everyone gets a chance to shine, and he also, just like what he did with Rogue Nation, he managed to still weave in the humor in this movie and still make it fun without having it be too dark and depressing. He knows how to have levity, how to make it as fun as it can for everyone to enjoy. The pacing and runtime is excellent. Each scene knows how to let the action play out and keep it going. With a runtime of 2 hours and 28 minutes, it's just satisfying by the end. And sure, some people could say that that is way too long, and maybe so. But, I mean, for this movie to really deliver on its promise of really delivering audiences with what they come to expect for this series, I mean, it's well worth it. And by the end, I was never really thinking to myself or feeling like I was bored. I was really hooked by this movie, and even if you can say that could there be scenes cut out, sure, but even then, I mean, it's well worth it, and it is well done that I can't really honestly be mad by that. The villain is intimidating. He provides by being a tough opponent for Hunt to go up against, being one of the best in the series, John Lark, in this film. Now, I will not go into details because I know so many people will spoil what it is, but I will not do that. How it's done, sure. Could it be seen as predictable? Maybe, but man, it really hits. And for the villain's motivation to just dismantle the world on how it's become, I think it's kind of cool for a movie like this to do that and to really just have a blast with it and to have the villain be a really good opponent for Ethan. That's solid work to have. For a sixth film to be the best is a rare feat, and yet Mission Impossible just did so. It hit the peak of what this franchise is known for, and to this day, this film will always be my favorite. in this entire franchise. They could do as many as they can. Nothing will ever beat this entry, hands down. This will always be my favorite. I am going to give Mission Impossible Fallout a 10 out of 10. This movie is fantastic. This is easily one of the best action movies in recent years, and I hope this movie is still remembered for that. Because, man, oh man, you want to talk about such a truly monumental piece of action, this is one of them. Next month, I will be reviewing Dead Reckoning Part 1, and then soon the Final Reckoning. So yes, look forward to those reviews and other reviews coming soon.